Morning.
So, well, when we've got a young, gorgeous little sausage here, little girl. She was born at how many weeks?
26 plus 6.
My God, she's premature. And she was 2 pounds in weight. We correct?
2 pound 3, yeah.
And then she's been on oxygen, NICU, everything else. You've been pumping, haven't you?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes,
Yep, good. And she's been feeding okay.
Yeah.
And then she ripped out the tube how long ago?
Pulled out the tube on the 5th of January.
Sweet.
So went from tube fed to bottle fed. And she's predominantly bottle fed now. She takes 60% breast milk and then the rest of it's SMA Gold Prem 2.
Happy days. It's good. So she's getting everything she needs. And then she is breast or just bottle feeding on that one?
Mainly bottle feeding.
Okay.
Trying to do breastfeeding once a day, but she's just too enthusiastic and she struggles to stay latched.
So when you feed out of a bottle,
Yeah.
it kind of pours out.
Yeah.
It's very easy to feed off a bottle.
Yeah.
But with the breast, it's a lot more, it's going to sound a bit weird to say, it's harder because there's more tongue action.
Yeah.
A baby needs to bring their tongue to the top of the mouth. Yep.
Yeah.
And they need to squeeze and then they need to create like a vacuum backwards. We're going to check out a neck today.
Yeah.
Now, the only problem being is 99% of the time, especially in an NICU kid, is there's no massive range of motion. There's no tilting the head back. There's no opening up the throat. There's no real tongue action going on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we are going to look at our neck mechanics today.
Okay.
And we're going to see what's going on. And basically unravel it. And I really need a baby, especially breastfeeding, to be able to move the jaw backwards and forwards.
Yeah.
Weird as it sounds. And I noticed in the pictures the other day, she looks like a little tortoise. I want a giraffe. Okay. And it's easy to feed like a tortoise. So we're going to double check, make sure all the mechanics are going good. Medication, was she on much when she was in?
She had a few days of antibiotics, but then they stopped day 5.
Yeah.
And then she was on sodium, calcium, iron, lansoprazole for reflux, and
Phosphate.
So she's
All stop now.
She's come home on Abidec, which is a multivit, so she'll be on that till she's 6 months corrected.
Yeah.
And she's on lansoprazole for the reflux and
Iron as well.
1 ml of iron a day. So not a
Happy
lot.
days. No, which is delicious.
Because she's on the Gold Prem 2, it covers quite a lot of.
And the fact she's not on any antibiotics is the thing I love.
Yeah.
Cool. How's she been sleeping?
Fine till last night. Last night she was like.
Yeah, you know that weird little pig snorts?
Yeah, literal pig snorts.
Well,
yeah.
when children are down like a tortoise, it throws a whole literally throat mechanics out. I call it a pug dog. And so what we're going to do is we're going to check that out. Again, giraffes don't go. Okay, so it's vital that we get the whole nose and throat thing open, which is wonderful, which is good. So when you're holding her and carrying her, how do you carry her? Just upright, literally head on chest, as your demo
Quite
in.
a lot of it's that. We do tiger in the tree.
Good,
She
that's
loves
the
tiger
must.
in the tree.
We're going to keep that rolling.
She spends a lot of time reclined on me.
Yeah.
Go. Did she have a favourite side to turn?
Yes.
Yeah.
Go on, talk to me. Which way is it? Which way does she like to turn her head?
Head left.
Head left.
So she's
Head
turning. So she's on your left shoulder.
So she'll be looking.
Which is so she's no. Which is right. She likes to go on your right shoulder.
She likes to sit on this shoulder.
And which way she turn her head? Go to his head left. That's fine. So we see loads and loads of kids with like a neck issue. You think the neck could grow even Stevens left and right? Very rare. So we're gonna definitely have a gander.
Even in her crib, she's.
Okay.
You know it's just fully extended. You can see it.
We're rock and roll, guys. It's perfectly normal.
Yeah.
No, that's good. All right, so we're going to examine her. We're going to see what's going on.
Yeah.
Dig her out our little cave. A first trip out, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
Oh, is that a hand-knitted jumper?
Yes.
Oh, the hat.
We think.
The hat's
Someone
gorgeous.
gave it to us in a parcel of clothes.
Oh, really?
Hey, Baba.
Hey, Delish. Oh, she's so tiny.
She's launched up. Daddy's just going to grab you. Okay. Good girl. Bright lights.
We will turn that down.
Come see.
Head on the pillow.
Come see Uncle David.
Hey, gorgeous. It's so weird when people say that. Oh, she's like a toy. This is literally a toy. Okay, head on the pillow if we can. How if you want to. I remember buying all these hats with all these flowers on. I'm getting flashbacks of my kids. She loses most of her heat through her head, actually.
Yeah.
Hey. Good girl.
Oh, bubbles. So we're just going to double check everything. Again, what we don't want to see.
Do you want the
Jumper if we
vest
can.
You're right, don't know. A lot of buttons and that.
So,
Yeah, I'll let you do that.
It's fine, motor skills.
Dude, everybody's so nervous about how babies are. Dude, she's an actual physical rubber band.
Yeah.
She's
there's
so
a few-
water-based. It's
A few
unreal.
times we've done bits and friends like, I think I've broken her arm. I'm like, you've broken her
Nah,
arm.
man.
Like, it just goes.
They are literally rubber. It's crazy. The hardest thing about little people is arms. Arms getting them in. It's an absolute nightmare.
Let's take your cardigan out.
Yeah, it's
She's
perfect.
very, like you said, she's very breathy at the minute. Like,
Yeah, little pug dog.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do, we're going to investigate. See what's going on. Oh, hello. What are you thinking? They always look like a granddad or a grandma, don't they?
Yeah, she's definitely got Dad's head.
Ah, she's got a decent sized coconut on her, I'll tell you that.
That's a
Now,
big
what
head.
people don't realise is if you look at the picture on the wall behind me, see the yellow person near the ceiling? Yep.
Yeah.
Now, see how big a baby's head is compared to their body? So we actually grow into our heads.
Yeah.
So the crazy thing about a baby's head is there's actually more weight at the back than the front. So whenever you see a child that's after they're fed, they should go, ooh, afterwards. And that is what we're desperately looking for. So if you put your hand under her head, you are going to dominate that coconut. Hey, Bubblish. So she loves to rotate head to the left. So we're maybe going to find right sterno's nightmare. So we've got neck sausages, okay, that run from the back of our ear on the skull. Here we go, Bubblicious. And they run literally like a big sausage down the side of the neck. And the most action occurs where Dario's got his fingers just under the earlobe back of the jaw. So, how's that feeling, Docky?
Definitely tighter on the right side than the left side.
Sighty righty! Which is what we expect to find. Now what that'll do, that'll pull the neck down. Yeah, it'll turn. And what it does is, I know it's going to sound really daft for both of you, but if both of you try this for a laugh, pull your neck down like a tortoise. Okay? And now tilt your head back a little bit. And then try and swallow for me.
Oh,
Good luck.
That's the
Now
noise.
that's the noise. So what we do is we're getting a gorgeous little tortoise trying to feed. Now when they're a giraffe, it's dead easy. Then the boob is simple. All right?
Yeah, because when she does try on the breast, she pulls off and all this side of her face is
Yep.
bright red.
Yep.
Like it's been
Crazy.
overworked.
So you can get a jaw deviation
Yeah.
to the side. You can get a tongue weirdly being pulled to the side as well.
Yeah.
And then again, the swallow mechanics are a nightmare. So these kids fatigue. They literally burn out. So they want so bad because the smell of milk is a driving power.
Yeah.
They get ravenous. It's like,
Yeah.
but like I say, if this isn't good, and we're going to come all the way under the edge of the jaw in a second, and then we're going to unravel the tongue as well, which is amazing.
She's just like, treat me, I'm in the spa.
Oh, dude, it's crazy.
Still 75 days of being
Yeah,
handled
poked
and
and
poked, doesn't she?
Poor little sausage.
Okay.
But we are going specific. We are looking for knots.
Yeah.
Now, with a baby, again, they should grow at a rapid rate. It's ridiculous. You think she's long now? Wait in 48 hours. You're going to be shocked. You're probably going to get about 1 to 2 centimetres length out of her within 24 hours by doing this.
We think she's grown 4 centimetres in a week without any of this.
That's pretty damn impressive,
I
let's be
think her
honest.
outfit's a bit too small for her, but
That's
run
all
out
right.
of clothes that fit.
No, actually, you're doing okay with that, to be honest.
We weighed her last night on the kitchen scales with a wooden chopping board across it.
We used to do that. What's she up to now?
Well, 2.5-ish. So,
That's not
so yeah,
bad.
what, £5.8, £5.6?
We see a lot of kiddies that are born at that size.
Yeah.
But one thing that shocked me with all the images you've shown me in the past is how amazing she's been compared to kids I've usually seen that are prem.
Yeah.
She's always looked like a baby.
Mm.
Yeah? Instead of this tiny little weaselly little skeleton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So what we're doing now is we're coming underneath the jaw, and that's all tongue. Now here's a cool fact of the day, girls and boys, because I know you like stuff, is the Adam's apple. Yep, which to you and I is a kneecap to the neck. Strange, isn't it?
Okay.
It's born, and you can find it halfway down you. Now, from your chest to your Adam's apple, those muscles at the front of the throat, they're to do with weight bearing, load bearing, and holding the head. The ones above it, from the Adam's apple up, which is tongue, by the way, that's to do with range of motion, the movement, and stuff, and talking. Now, with a baby, cool fact of the day, a baby's hyoid bone or Adam's apple is born inside their jaw. So there's loads more tongue up top, diddly shit power. Now, about 4 months plus, what happens is that bone will kind of start to grow and drop down, giving a baby more power and able to weight bear. Cool. Okay. So again, they are designed to have huge tongues up in their mouths. So if you could talk, you'd like, blah, 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 blah. And that's what we want to see. We want to see loads of tongue action. You let those farts out, you little First fart on camera.
She's the fart.
Delicious. So again, what we're doing is we've got to make sure that the whole front of the jaw, the tongue all the way up the front here is lovely and unravelled. Again, when it's tied and tight and it's all pulled in, then what we find is the tongue cannot come up because the tongue comes in two parts. That's why people can get their tongues cut down the middle so they can cross it over. Interesting fact of the day. So the nervous system, the way it's designed, you've got a nerve to the left and nerve to the right of the tongue. So if someone has a stroke or something goes wrong, the tongue will deviate out. So, in turn, it will grow supposedly even Stevens, unless tethered. Now, it's known as, in our trade, as a posterior tongue tie, translated to pin down and backwards.
Yeah.
Everyone fixates on the one at the front,
Yeah.
but in turn, it's the one at the back. So if you could talk, you could have talked like that. You wouldn't be able to swallow. So it's so simple, it's too simple.
Is that when she sometimes feeds on a bottle, particularly at the beginning, she makes like a clicking sound?
Which means she wants to bring the back of the tongue up, but she can't.
Yeah.
So a click doesn't come from her at the back.
That's the noise she makes.
Exactly, so we get loads of that, and then what will also happen is you'll get air now going where air should not go.
Yes.
And this
massively suffers with that.
Bingo. And again, it's a mechanism, it's a mechanical thing. But everyone goes, oh, feeds and bottles and this and that. And you got all these things you start buying, and like, well, actually, it's something so simple. It's a knot, literally, by the edge of the jaw and under the tongue. And as you can see, it's a dead easy, gentle approach. But muscles are like designer, they're layers. We're going through layers. We're unraveling things.
Are you feeling all of that?
Yeah.
Is it knotted?
Certain places, yeah. Like on that right side neck sausage, it was definitely tighter than the other side. And I'm just feeling the size of the jaw now as well, particularly on the left. That's a bit tighter. There, so just spend a bit of time just getting into there.
So if the right side is tight, it'll deviate the jaw across. Then the left jaw has to work hard to bring it through. All kinds of daft little things. Now the great thing about these techniques is very gentle, but you're unraveling layers, and most importantly, it kind of gets coated with, if you're not a vegetarian, sausage skin. On every muscle, you've got a sausage skin. Every muscle is individually wrapped. Now, the only thing is this material needs to be stretched on a regular basis. But if it's pinned and locked in tight, what happens is the tissue itself cannot unravel. Then that all kind of coagulates together. So we're also loosening off this, it's called fascia. This material that also coats them. That's why babies stretch so much. It's fascinating stuff, fascia. It's got its own nervous system. So again, we're just getting nice. We're going slightly deeper each time. So again, it's almost like, imagine you've got shrunk your jumper in the wash and your sleeves have shrunk and you want to pull the material to bits. It's there, it just needs to be unraveled. As you can see, it's not exactly traumatic.
No.
And again, the size of these things are half the width of your little finger.
Yeah.
There we are, gorgeous nose. There we are. It's kind of boring to watch, but it's brilliant to do. And again, the amount of power that Dario is using, if you press your finger on the back of your hand so that your finger nail goes tiny little bit white, ta-da! That's it. You're never putting any more pressure on that. So it doesn't need it. But again, you're unwrapping layer upon layer.
Look at her relaxed.
I know.
She's actually laying flat.
It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
And what you're going to notice is, you notice when she came in, she was like this.
Yeah.
And now there's a bit of distance already.
Yeah.
You wait in a minute. It's amazing.
That's what
I love that stuff.
when we put her in the car seat, I was like, oh my gosh, it's like all this.
I know, it's like I say, when you show me the picture, it's like a little toad.
Then the
Jabba-wanga.
just heavily breathing.
Oh, got a bit of bottom lip action. Oh, I hate bottom lip action. Also, what we do is we crazily trigger off their saliva glands, and that's the other thing people don't realise. It's when the tongue and the neck are compromised. Yep, the saliva glands aren't firing up, which is one of the prime things to start digestion.
Yeah.
Everyone goes, oh, saliva's for lubrication. No. It actually really starts breaking food down.
So
Fascinating.
reflux could be tied.
Well, this is the other thing. So people don't realise that baby can breathe and swallow at the same time.
Yeah.
The throat mechanics are side by side, as a back to front. So as the hyoid bone or the Adam's apple drops down, yep, the whole throat mechanics change. There we are, bud. So you have a cuddling. Are you farting or what are you doing? She should be alright.
I think she's
fine.
fine. Yeah, she's
She's
fine.
Oh, she's fine. If you try a little bit of thoracic extension now. Now, when babies are little turtles or frogs, fantastic behaviour in the background. What we get is they jam up their upper backs.
Mm.
So what they do is they can't arch backwards really well.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're a tortoise, you can't lock and load. When you're a giraffe, boing, and we need that arching backwards. So what we're doing here is we're sticking our fingers, literally, in between our shoulder blades, and there's this technique where you're stretching the upper back. Now again, we're going to go geeky because it's kind of educatory. Running down the whole front of your spine, from the base of your skull all the way down the rib cage to the front of your or your pelvis, is a massive strip of duct tape. Yep. Now this big ligament, okay, is like a backup to stopping your bones sliding. But you'll see a lot of old people that stoop forwards. It shrinks if you're not careful. So what we do is we get old people to do what she's doing now, to roll over towels, and they suddenly stand upright over a period of 2 weeks. Now with the baby, you'll see him arching all the time, keeping this big bit of sellotape or duct tape fresh. But when you're crushed like a tortoise, and people don't realise, what happens is they don't arch backwards. As you can see, it's delicious.
Yeah.
Now what we're going to do is we're going to get you guys to do something like this at home.
Okay.
But what we love people to do, we call it baby waterfalls, is we get you to literally lie her across your thighs with your hand under her head, and you let her head fall off the side like a waterfall. So she ends up doing this. Yeah, and what it cleverly does, it stretches out the front of the throat and the upper rib cage.
Yeah.
Wonderful thing to do. We call it baby waterfalls, which coincidentally we're going to send you a video of, and it's on our website. There we are, guys. Oh, hello. So you'll love it. But it's something she should naturally be able to do in her spare time after generally a very nice stretch. If adults spent the amount of time stretching that children do, we're out of business. Now, did you see the tongue go? Then, yeah? That's a bloody good sign.
Yes.
Once we start to see a tongue coming up, great, or even num. Yeah, so but you can have a little bit.
You're okay.
So you'll be unraveling so much inside right now, it's going to be weird. See how she's craving to stretch now?
Yeah.
So as the neck comes up, and there we go. Oh, look at the tongue. Isn't it so cool?
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
So when you unravel, it's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we want giraffes, and if you've ever seen the length of a giraffe's tongue, it's quite impressive. Hypothetically 12 inches, weird fact of the day. I got attacked by a giraffe once. Literally, Weyburn's Safari Park, dropping a name. I was there, had a jam sandwich in my hand, because why wouldn't you? The sunroof's open. You know the animals allowed to walk around? It was a lot more flexible when I was little. I'm quite old. Anyway, a giraffe comes in, puts his head in, and there's me. And I've got my jam sandwich, because, you know, I'm hungry. And suddenly this thing just puts his head in. And my dad and mum are like, what? And this thing just goes, I'll have that. And then it wrapped its tongue around my arm. And it's, when you're, I think I was 6 years old. Your arms aren't big at 6.
No.
I'll tell you what, there's a lot of power in a giraffe's tongue when it wraps around you. It's like a purple snake. That sounds dodgy. But yeah, literally, and it's purple. And it's weirdly sandy. And it just wrapped and it just tried to take me. And I wasn't letting my sandwich go, man. I mean, I was a hungry child. And it starts pulling me up. Like literally elevated me out of my chair. I'm screaming. My mum, as you can imagine, is not coping well with it. And then he suddenly just took it off me, and I was pissed. But yeah, I've been attacked by a giraffe.
That's a pretty good story.
It's pretty close to fame, isn't it? I know, it's amazing. But I don't think you're allowed to do that anymore. Well, it's not technically feeding it. I wonder what it thought. Obviously knew what it was doing. It obviously had a craving.
Might like jam.
I was thinking about that.
He might do it a couple of times a day.
Do you think it's like the only time he's ever had a jam sandwich and now he's gutted? Because,
Yeah.
you know, he's like that, I need more. I need more.
Just eat, like,
Just literally walking around.
They've
After,
been talking about that story for years. And like this one time.
and then, after that, it just wouldn't feed, would it? It's just like starving to death.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want a tree. Trees suck. I want jam. And it was.
That snonky breathing that you can hit, she's doing it occasionally.
Yeah, snorting. Yeah.
That you're not, because we both sat up all night going, has she got RSV? Like,
No, everyone thinks, oh my God, she's got a head cold. No, everyone jumps a gun.
Yeah.
But you got to think, as she's growing at an exponentially fast rate, what we usually get is we get a lot more snorting and a lot more clicking appearing. And then you also get the deviation, you get like a flat head starting more. Everyone starts freaking out about it. And what really gets my nerves, I watch so many videos of people talking absolute shash about, I was watching this thing the other day, they're selling these special kind of cupping bed things to lock your baby's head in certain places now. And then you've got skull caps. And then there's all these things about this folding a towel so the baby's head can't turn a certain direction. But guess what? Every video I saw, they're all tortoises. Yeah? I'm like, you dumb sons of... How bloody easy is this, by the way? Now, what Dario's doing is he's literally got his hand under a bum, hand on the base of the skull, and he's putting a taller. This is the old medieval rack system. Honestly, this is a piece of piss. And as you can see, she is loving life. There we are, gorgeous. Oh, I know. Oh, I spoke too early. And then have a little rest.
Oh, big stretch.
Oh, you go, girl.
Bit of L-spine mobility.
Yeah. And we're going to do a little bit of the old tom-toms.
Yeah.
So we're going to turn her 90 degrees. I'll try and get her away.
Is she the youngest patient you've had?
Well, technically speaking, she hasn't been born wink, has she? Her birthday's in how many weeks?
2 weeks.
So technically speaking, she's not here, wink. I find this stuff fascinating. What you can do now with the baby, like as in how premature they can be. It's unreal.
Yeah.
Now, what we're going to be doing is going to be checking out our guts. The blood supply to the left side of the intestines is not as good as the rest of the body. Oh, I think you got a bit of farty wind going on.
Yeah.
She looks like a squeeze, doesn't it?
If you take the pillow away, literally, because you got to think she's tiny. She doesn't need it.
She's had a lot of gas in the last 24 hours.
She's gassy and she's a strainy baby.
Yeah.
That's fine. Well, this is the thing. When the neck is working hard, all the blood supply should be predominantly, 2/3 of it should be in the intestines. So what we find with these gorgeous little things is they're down in the gym and they don't even know it. Now, the only problem is...
It's okay, Bubba.
Definitely looks like a bit of a squeeze going on.
so if we help jumpstart that a little bit, if you swing her away from the hole a little bit more onto the table. Just a little bit. Hand on the head. Just slide her across. There it is. So what we do is we're going to feel on the left-hand side of the tummy. So I'm just going to wiggle around.
Just you want her in a vest for this? Or you
No, mate. We
you
can...
want the sleep suit taken off? She's got a vest.
No.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Sorry, I can hear you then.
That's okay.
So what we do is we're feeling on the left side of the tummy, just under the rib cage. The bottom 50% of the intestines, I believe, does more than the top 50%. And you've got to think, in nature, the furthest away from an injury, such as if she gets kicked in the tummy, the front of the intestines, that's like the pawns in chess. The king and queen are buried at the back. So what you do is, we're going to be checking ever so gently her tummy. Again, so what a massive yawn. Holy crap. Right, that was a hippopotamus yawn. When she came in, she did this. Oh, she just went, a full-on whammy. That's brilliant. You can only do that when the mechanism is unlocked from the throat.
Yeah.
That's bloody awesome, just to let you know. Hello, tongue itch.
Oh my god.
It's friggin' massive.
Massive.
Isn't it beautiful?
Well done. well, good girl.
Go on there, you little thing.
He really looks like you and your dad.
She's definitely got the foot at head.
Yeah.
She's got their feet too.
Yeah.
Big feet.
Mate, you can't fall over in the mud as easy. Look at the positives. There we are, gorgeous. Here's a weird thought for you. The back of a baby's skull is round. So is the front, but the sides are relatively flat, aren't they? And ears are quite bendy. Babies are designed to lie like she is now. But your neck must be long for that to occur.
Yeah.
When you're a tortoise, it kind of predominantly sticks.
Yeah.
But, there we are, delicious. So what we're doing now is doing gentle tummy scoops. And we're doing it for a timing of 4 elephants. So as we pull the intestines to the middle, it's like a folding mechanism. We're actually bringing the blood supply into the intestines. Jumpstarting the guts, basically.
Yeah.
And what happens with colic and reflux is if the neck muscles are working hard, and people don't realise, then the blood supply to the intestines isn't really working. And it goes lethargic. It actually goes stale. It stops actually working like a conveyor belt. So what we're doing is we're jumping the gun. We're making a blood supply come to the intestine and we're moving the food. Otherwise you get a backup. So as the motorways flow in 3 lanes, suddenly, guess what? There's a bit of a traffic jam. The intestines deflates. We now, sadly, get a kind of wine bottle kind of image. So it goes from 3 lanes down to 1. Backup of food. Food's pumping in. And suddenly, it's got to go out. It can't go through. So all you do is you jump the gun by getting the tummy working. Irrelevant of size, you get it rolling. Now it's a very, again, it's as you get a blood supply in there, the intestines re-inflate. And what happens now, all that trapped wind is trying to get through the wine bottleneck, and then it starts to ferment and then it backs up. And what we like to do, we like to roll the hips whilst we're kind of doing stuff, and then this again pumps the tummy. As they get more mobile, start crawling, start rolling, they move their own intestines. But it's basically a bag of sludge at the moment.
Yeah.
So again, we just jumpstart. After we get the guts working, predominantly on the lefty, you can fold from left and right. It's like folding meringue, my wife told me. Anyway, then what we do is we go underneath the lower back. We try and get the lower back to start arching. Again, so that we want the upper back to arch, and we need the lower back to arch. So we're just getting our fingers in, make sure the lower back of the pelvis is working. There's a weird muscle called iliopsoas, our favourite muscle that destroys backs. Well, weirdly, as your hips pump up and down, what it does underneath, it massages underneath. Very weird muscle, actually. It does multiple jobs. So when kids are bringing their knees to their chest, and they're straining and they've got hiccups, it's because the guts need a fire up, and that's where the tummy scoop comes in. It's got nothing to do with asthma or breathing issues, all to do with intestines.
Yeah.
Look at her, she's absolutely defrosted. Could you turn her head this way for me, bud? Just literally turn her head. That's it. Maybe I'll use 2 hands, it's easier. There we are. There we are, and let it defrost.
Is that good?
I know it sounds dumb, but I used to think of like it's cooking. You know, turning her over. And it's little things like this. There we go.
Hey, good girl.
And she's great. So we're just doing tummy scoops. So if she's lying down, go left and go right, if you can. Get things rolling.
Probably why she had a liquid poo yesterday.
Oh, well, this is the other thing. Sometimes you get green poos.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, basically the wine bottle's been sitting so long. It's just a sludge pit.
Yeah.
And now what happens is instead of it going from front door to back door, you're looking at extra time inside, that it becomes a toxic poison.
Yeah,
Yes.
she
It was dark
had a
brown
descended bowel while she was in NICU, and they showed us the X-ray of it, and you could literally see like the wine bottle effect.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
they
and I love it.
They fortified her milk for a little while, and she was probably only 31, 32 weeks at that point. And you just saw her stomach just like popped.
It's crazy.
Literally sat out, and then
Yeah.
when they showed you, you could see each individual lump of the stomach. Like it was massive.
The only snag is there's no one I know that's going to be willing to do this to a baby's tummy, even when they're that tiny.
Yeah.
You literally would use one finger, but her plumbing still needed a massive jump start.
Yeah.
God, she looks longer already. It's bloody amazing.
I just took.
I love baby mechanics, mate.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Dario's got some skills.
Yeah.
Learn from the best.
And a new haircut. And he's got a new mullet haircut, which no one's paid attention to.
Yeah. Ready for us?
Yeah.
Today.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
right.
tonight, is it?
Pretty mental. I'm pretty stressed out about it, to be honest.
Oh, you'll be fine.
Yeah, because I'm only bringing a rucksack. I
Yeah,
was packing
perfect.
last night, and I definitely need to take some stuff out. So,
Yeah. You got a credit
You-
card?
no, I don't. Just debit card.
Fine.
You'll be fine.
You'll be sound.
It'll be
Worst
good.
case, mate, you do it. Now, you see how he's doing the tummy scoops again? We're doing it nice and slow. But in a second, see how he did the lombarda? Do you know that "oh, I love you" thing that you see people doing?
Yes.
Well, that's stroking the tummy. Well, you've got a big bowl of noodles in here. Okay, from top to bottom, that's full of noodles. Roughly the same length of intestines as a 2-year-old in there somehow. Go figure that one out. So predominantly, do you know 50% of the energy she consumes is used up just to move the intestines?
Yeah.
Not even to grow. That's a lot of noodle.
Wow.
50%.
That's quite-
So that's a lot of noodly woodlies. Now, once the neck is happy, once the suction kicks in, once the tongue mechanics work, once you can get more comfortable, yep, then the guts will really fire up. So she's no longer down the gym. Hey, you. She's really opening up her jaw now, which is wonderful. There we are, delicious nose.
So I had a question around. So we side lie her to feed her. So
Yeah, that's right.
predominantly sit in a chair, put your legs up, put a pillow on it, side lie her on the left hand side, bottle feed.
Bingo.
But when you and then we'll sit her up to burpo. Predominantly, I'll put my thumb under her, like one side of her,
Yeah.
and across like that, and hold her from there.
Happy days.
But what do you once you finish the feed? What do you do with her? Do you sit her up? Do you put because I?
So I'm a big fan of whacking them on the shoulder,
Yeah.
getting the head rested over the top of you like that, so the head's extended a little
Over
bit.
here.
Yep, right up the top, so her chin's locked on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then what you do is you just rub the back. Okay, that's good. Now, her motion of her stomach breathing is literally pumping the air bubbles together. The other one we like to do is what you do is you sit them on your lap,
Yeah.
or they sit upright. You have one hand under the chin
Yeah.
and on the chest, the other one in the back of the skull, and you stir the porridge.
That one.
That's it.
Yeah.
Piece of piss.
Yeah.
That's combining all the bubbles. She's really turning her head loads, and look at how long she's got.
Yeah.
And so that's great, but when a baby's feeding well, you don't have to burp the living piss out of them.
No.
You don't. You literally might get the smallest noise.
We get one good burp for each half a bottle. She's doing 70 ml.
But she's been taking loads of air down because of her throat mechanics.
Exactly. Yeah.
So that's going to change massively.
Nice burp, bless. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Happy
It's
days.
one of them things that you're like.
She's going to get hungry in a minute.
Yeah. We lay her on that side because that's what they showed us.
Yeah,
We
but
only had 2 days.
That's because you're bottle feeding. I mean, in the ideal world, what we want to do is trigger off breastfeed.
Yes.
Now, the thing is, when the mouth can open, neck can go. Yep, you got two sides. That's sideline left, sideline right. Totally different. And the weird thing is, we almost want, ideally, her to go down the gym.
Yeah.
Bottle, fucking boring. Pardon my English. Yep. But yeah, we needed to really pump. Yeah, we needed to work hard. So again, that's a sideline mechanism. My wife used to literally lie on her side,
Yeah.
and they're both sideline to breastfeed. Why do you have to sit upright? I know it sounds weird. So again, if you want to keep bottle feeding, great. But ideally, I mean, we've had a lady in not long ago. I think the kid was about 2 months old, and she was just craving to breastfeed. She was pumping. Kid was jammed up a little bit, like Robin here. And then literally the next week she came in, the woman's crying her eyes out. She said, "Baby's like that. I'll have a piece of that, thank you. Prefer that to the bottle." You know, and this kid had never seen a boob in his life, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we are,
She
Angel. Look
looks
at that.
for it. She actively.
Oh, she will, but then
she
the
gets
mechanics
there,
couldn't
and then she
happen.
goes- yeah. She gets there and she goes. Oh.
It's too much work.
Yeah.
So again, you've got to just play around. She will lock in and load, but we really want her to go down the gym a little bit. So again, you will find that she's going to get this weird thing. We call it fish feeding. That's what we want to say. Yeah, there'll be a bit of tongue at the bottom. Most of the body, it's the top lip.
Yeah.
Well, fish feeding. If you don't get that, yep, then we're not getting a good mechanism locking. Then we're going to get air going in.
Yeah.
So one thing I don't see, she's turning her head so well left and right now. It's great.
Yes, yeah.
There we go,
The
bud.
thing with her jaw is she like quivers as well.
Oh, yeah, it's normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's bogs down a bit. I don't know what that is, but I will figure it out one day. Doing great, dude. A little bit more on the old suboccipital.
Not a foot
Look at that. Look at that little gorgeous nose. So we're going to do in a second. Oh, that was time to roll. Look at you, you clever monster. So what we're going to do is going to checking out the base of a skull. We call these suboccipital. She's not going to like it very much. But they are decent sized muscles at the base of the skull that fine adjust motion and movement. When you've got the big neck sausages and the jaw and the throat doing most of the work, the fine tuning comes from the back. Okay, now the only snag is when you're a tortoise, that all gets crushed in. So we're just unraveling these things. They're about the size of your little fingernail at the base of the skull. She's getting the munchies.
Yeah.
She's literally going to try and eat your finger, mate. Be careful. What I love is as soon as you loosen your ears, she's getting really hungry. As soon as you loosen off the neck and the jaw, as soon as you get the guts working, it's a bit like you and I having our dinner and thinking, oh, I couldn't eat pudding. And suddenly burp, oh, I need a bit of puds.
Yeah.
What people don't realise as well with a baby is that hunger and pain are the same driving force. So the wine bottle's full up, I'm uncomfortable, oh my God, yeah, maybe I need more food.
Yeah.
And you're like, anger banger, gorgeous.
Yeah.
You've eaten, you're okay, it doesn't make sense. But then the baby's like, oh shit, it's kicked off again. Wait a second, hungry or pain? Hungry, I suppose. And it's nature's way of trying to pump the wine bottle.
That is so bang on because she's
Bang on.
on like a 3-hourly amount. I mean, not many babies you would know, but because we're in a NICU, they give you the amounts. And then an hour and a half in, she'll be like, you think, no, like you're going to...
Nah, man, you go with what she's craving. She's also going to go through episodes where she's going to be ravenous and next day not so much.
Yeah.
We're all the same. They're like, oh, she must have X amount every 3 hours. Well, when you're doing a boob feed, say you are, have a good old snugs.
Hey, Missy.
Oh.
There we are, delish. Oh, look at that straight away. Now, the good thing is everyone goes, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Now, let's try the baby waterfalls in a second. You ready for this? Do you lay her on your thigh?
Her tongue is so active.
It's crazy, isn't it? That's a burp.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's what we wanted.
So, yes, lay her on your thigh.
Yeah.
Yep, you're going to take the shoulder blades to the edge, hand on the back of the skull, just like Dario's doing. Yep. And then you're going to slowly let her head gently fall down to the floor. Now she's going to go backwards, and then she's going to go anger, banger, banger. She's going to go planking, then she's going to go down. Yeah, and we slowly let her defrost. That's it. Take the weight, but slowly let it drop down. She's getting hungry, though.
Like that.
That's it. Baby waterfalls. That's it. She's going to go left and right. It's amazing how far they can bend. I'm warning you, it's freaky. Okay, but we know she likes turning that way, so you control the head. So turn the head more neutral, duck to that nose to the ceiling. So that's it. Slowly let the head fall. Again, the hardest thing is we've got to dominate. That's it. Yep. Let her defrost. There we are, delish. Then she's go again. She's going to plank it like a little turtle again. And then she's going to go giraffe. It's going to go in and out. This is a massive spinal stretch. A massive throat stretch. We love baby waterfalls. Now, literally in about 2-3 days, she will literally just defrost into this. And you will be shocked how long she gets. I know, you're hungry, aren't you? Cool. Now have a cuddle. You can come out of it. You can cuddle, snuggles. You can do whatever you want. There we are. Oh, she's going to get home. It's weird, isn't it? So again, we're going to give you a little bit of baby homework to do. Predominantly, we're going to be looking at the right side of her neck. Okay, the great thing is about these is you can have a knot that's been there for weeks, literally. It can be gone within minutes. This is the thing that's always shocked me. It's how fast babies go. I'm stuck. Boing. Well, thank you. I've now passed my car MOT. Shocking, isn't it? Now, what you can do if she's lying there and you've got a spare left hand, is you feel just under her earlobe by the edge of her jaw. So really close to the jawline, a little bit higher up, almost behind the earlobe. Yep, and you do circles in and around the area. I mean, I don't expect you to feel huge amounts, but all you're going to do is going to do the odd 10 rubs here, 10 rubs there. Okay, again, it's a nice gentle approach. There we go. And then you're off. And then if you feel a lumpy sausage under your finger, we're going to de-lump it over time. That's it, you're done, mate. How boring and simple was that? Look at her defrosting.
Nicely relaxed.
Absolutely done one. Now again, I'm a big fan. You see how she's got her head slightly off the edge?
Yeah.
In this situation, you can it's forcing her to do this. Yeah, and then what you do is I used to do with my daughters, I used to purposely let the head go off the edge a little bit. Yeah, and then after a couple of seconds, I then slide my elbow out a little bit, which moves her head onto my arm more. So it acts more like a pillow. I'm a big fan of Tiger in the Tree. We call it the seatbelt. Of her being face down. I think there's more benefit than being upright like this.
Yeah.
Just because when they've got their heads like this, it's so easy for them to go, oh mate, I'm a bit pissed off and it's not really what I want to do today. So yeah, you can do face down. I'm a big fan more of face down than face up. Okay, good. So we're going to give you a bit of tummy scoop homework, little baby waterfalls, bit of neck sausage massage. All sounds a bit weird when you say it out loud. Yep, and I think she's going to be great in no time. Again, keep going, bottle if you want to. Try breast if you want to. Your decision. She's definitely getting hungry.
Yeah, she is.
All right. Oh, but see the tongue? Look at the size of that beast.
Oh my god.
Well done, you. Right.
Thank you.
If you got a bottle with you, we're happy for you guys to have a nibble next door.
Yeah.
Some people sit in the car. I don't care. Get a cup of tea, get a cup of coffee, and all that jargon.
Thank
And we'll give you a couple of days. We'll bring you back in,
Yeah.
see how you're doing, if that's all right,
Yeah, definitely.
and then see you on phase 2.
Yeah.
Well done, guys.
Thank you.
Excellent, excellent.